Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Mastery Podcast. This is part 4 of PMP question bank series. Question 1. During sprint planning, the product owner wants to prioritize items with high business value. However, the team is concerned that technical data and infrastructure dependencies must be addressed to deliver the expected value. As a project manager, what are you supposed to do here? Support the project sponsor so the decision is made top-down and the team follows the provided direction. Relying solely on a top-down decision-making process may not fully consider the project team's insights on technical data and infrastructure dependencies. While aligning with project sponsors' direction is important, it is crucial to ensure the technical health of the project is not compromised. This is not the right option. Supporting a voter exercise so all team members can express the opinion and reason behind the vote. This is going to allow all team members to express their views. However, the complexity of balancing business value with technical needs is not fully addressed through this option. This is not the right option. Support the product owner so only items with high business value are included in the next sprint. While prioritizing high business value item is essential, exclusively focusing on them without considering the impact of technical data and infrastructure dependencies is going to lead to long-term issues. It is going to impact project sustainability. Hence, this is not the right option. Support the project team so technical data and infrastructure dependencies are included in the next sprint. This is the right answer. Addressing the dependency is crucial for maintaining projects' long-term sustainability and the ability to deliver value. By supporting their concerns, you can ensure project's technical foundation is solid. However, this should not entirely exclude high business value consideration. It should find a balance between the two. Each option has its own merits. The best approach involves balancing the immediate business value with the need to address technical data and infra dependencies. Next question. Project manager assigned a complex project that must be delivered on time and within budget. To help the team succeed, the project manager needs to remove organizational impediments and enable strong collaboration. What are you supposed to do here? The answer is you need to follow a servant leader approach. You're going to focus on empowering team members, you're going to focus on uplifting team members, you're going to remove obstacles, you're going to create a supportive environment, you're going to facilitate collaboration. This approach is going to be aligned with the need to empower team members and facilitate the work by addressing the issues. You're going to encourage teamwork and communication. Assuming the functional manager role is not the right option. While functional manager have authority over specific departments, their role is typically more hierarchical, focused on managing resources within the domain. Performing the project sponsor activity is not the right option. Project sponsors champion the project at a high organization level. They are going to secure funding. They are going to ensure alignment with strategic goals. While sponsors can remove high-level obstacles, day-to-day involvement of team members and collaboration facilitation is outside the scope of the project sponsor. Next question. Company A and B jointly developing an advanced technology product. Marketing urgently requests new feature within 2 weeks based on customer feedback. Company A's front end. Company A's front end can be ready, but company B needs 4 weeks to deliver the full back end and is busy with current release. What should you do to get agreement from both the companies and acceptance from marketing? Creating a special release 4 weeks after the current release to deliver the new feature in its entirety. This option comes up with a clear plan for integrating the new feature. It does not align with the urgent timeline requested by the marketing department. The timeline for the special case exceeds the urgency expressed by marketing. Therefore, though this option is going to provide a structured approach to feature development and allows company B the required time without disrupting the current release, it fails to meet the immediate business need highlighted by the marketing department for rapid feature implementation. Stop the current release week for 4 weeks in order to work and deliver the new feature completely. Stopping the current release work to prioritize new feature will lead to delays in project timeline. It is going to disrupt the planned release schedule. Plan the delivery of a minimum viable feature in 2 weeks to enable early showcasing of business value is the right answer. This approach is going to bring in early feedback. You're going to showcase early benefits. You're going to allow for further enhancements. It's going to come up with a compromise that is able to meet the urgent marketing needs without significantly disrupting the development efforts which are ongoing. Adding the new feature to the list for the next release and continue working on the current release is not the right option. This option is focusing on completing the current release as planned while scheduling the new feature for future development. While it doesn't address the marketing department urgency, this is not the right option for this situation. In a global project, the core requirements were defined in country A and delivery is being rolled out on basis across country B, C, D. During implementation, country B discovers illegal requirement was missed. Selected countries that add similar regulatory requirement is an option. While selecting countries with similar regulatory requirements might simplify compliance, it's not the feasible or the best desirable approach based on project objectives or strategy considerations. This is going to limit the project scope. It is not going to address the core issue of ensuring compliance in the chosen country. Having local resources can be valuable for understanding and managing needs related to every country, but asking procurement assigned resources located in each country is not going to ensure that all legal differences are identified and addressed. Local resources should be part of a broader strategy. Manage risk mitigation strategies specific to each country. Developing and implementing for each country is crucial for managing global project complexities. However, risk mitigation is a response strategy that is going to come into play after the risks have been identified. This approach is more about managing the consequences rather than preventing the oversight of legal requirements. Identify the regulatory differences among the countries is the right answer. This is the approach to ensure all legal requirements, all regulatory requirements, they are addressed. This step is fundamental to prevent issues related to non-compliance. It should also be part of initial phase of the planning as well as analysis phase of the project. By understanding the differences at a very early stage, the project team can design the project to meet the needs of each country. Next question. A key stakeholder is refusing to participate in a crucial project stage and disagrees with the project team's approach. This is affecting team morale. Asking the project team to meet and document why the stakeholder approach is incorrect. This is important for the team to understand and articulate the rationale, focusing solely on providing the stakeholder approach. This may not facilitate a collaborative resolution. This could potentially escalate the conflict. Hence, this is not the right answer. Schedule a meeting with the project team and the key stakeholder as soon as possible to discuss and agree on approach is the best answer. Direct communication, direct collaboration between the project team and key stakeholder. A meeting dedicated to discuss their viewpoints, their perspectives, and we are working towards a mutually acceptable resolution by showing that their concerns are being heard, their concerns are being addressed. This is the right option. Discussing the issue within the team is a good starting point, but you're going to ask the team to change the approach without involving the stakeholder in the conversation is not the right option. Solutions need to be developed after consulting with all the parties involved. You need to get the buy-in, you need to get the commitment. Asking the project sponsor to meet with the project team and key stakeholder to discuss the approach. This will be considered if direct discussions between the team and the stakeholder do not result in a particular resolution. All your efforts have already been tried and it has gone in vain. Only then you go with this approach. Next question. A team has been delivering incrementally for some time. One team member has been less engaged in meeting but still delivers on time. Team member says they feel demotivated because they lack the skills needed for new tasks. Create self-paced learning plan with the team member during working hours with checkpoints on learning progress is a good approach. It's more specific. It's part of a broader strategy where the project manager needs to first understand the team member needs. This is not the right solution. Review which tasks the team member would feel more motivated to work on, then assign those tasks to the team member. It does not address the underlying issue of the team member feeling a lack of skill. Focus should be on skill development. Replacing team member with a resource from another team who already has the requisite training and skills needed. Replacement is not going to address the issue of team member development needs. It is definitely going to impact the morale negatively. It is always the best approach to invest in the team members' development. Discuss growth and development needs with team member and provide learning opportunities accordingly is the best option. You need to engage in development discussion. You need to provide targeted learning opportunities. You should foster a supportive environment. There has to be an environment of continuous learning. There has to be an environment of development. You need to build the team members' confidence. You need to build the team members' skills. You need to arrange relevant training or learning opportunities based on the requirements. You can arrange formal training sessions. There can be mentoring in place. There can be workshops in place. There can be online courses related to skill gap. You should have a detailed discussion with every team member about their growth requirements, about the development requirements. You should be able to identify the specific areas where the team member feels they have the gap or specific areas where they feel they need improvement on particular skills. We have come to the end of part 4. Hope the knowledge is valuable. I'll be providing the link for part 5. Thank you for tuning in.